Okay, I'm back, y'all, and Divinely Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to this morning's message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. Y'all, the Lord is flipping the script. He is flipping the script, and I receive it. I did yesterday's message. He's switching some things up. I'm switching some things up. So for the rest of this week, by the time you see this, y'all, this will be Thursday. And y'all know I'm still going to talk to y'all like y'all live. So just work with me. I might be in the comments with y'all. The Lord gave me an instruction. Today is Tuesday when I'm recording this. I'm recording this for Thursday. Let me just give y'all a little backstory. Y'all, like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance message. So let me just tell y'all what just happened. So I feel like the Lord is switching up our strategy. He's switching up the way that we're doing things. He's giving us new directions. He's giving us new ways to create, new instructions. Let me just say that. That's maybe what I need to call this. Let me get some paper because I'm still trying to get it together. New instructions, right? And so literally as I was on the live and we getting ready to pull cards, we're gonna do our Bible clarity first and we're gonna get the message for this morning. But I feel like the Lord is calling me to do things a little bit differently. And if the Lord tells me something, I do it today, and that just be that. And that literally is what is happening. So the Lord may be giving you an instruction and he wants it to change right now today. Let go. Okay. He wants it to change right now today. No delays. Be willing to do it if he tells you to do it, and then just see how it goes from there. So let's finish out the book of Job. It's so crazy because I feel like this is a chapter closing, even as we're stepping out of the book of Job, because today we're reading Job 41 and 42. The Lord is still talking to Job, but the Lord is getting ready to restore Job as well, from everything that he lost. So we're going to do our Bible clarity. If you are new to the community, welcome. We are so happy and so grateful that you are here. Y'all, like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Let's finish out the book of Job. Then we're going to get this morning's message. I don't feel like the messages are still going to be as long as they have been. Come on, 234. I feel like, come on, 234, taking steps, right? I'm going to have my notepad here because, baby, the Lord is doing something. He's changing some things up, but we receive it, right? So let's finish out the book of Job. Let's see where this is going. Y'all just work with these transitionals as they're happening in my own life as well. Okay, here we go. I run this universe. Okay, this is the Lord. I run this universe. And not the number 111 right here. That may be an important number for you as well. Let me write the number 234 in my Bible as well. 11/21/24. Here we go. So, of course, right now, the Lord is talking to Job and just kind of flexing on him, right? Letting him know what he's capable of. And kind of putting a little check me in Job's spiritual. So let's see what's happening. Or can you pull in the sea beast, Leviathan, with a fly rod and stuff him in your creel? Can you lasso him with a rope or snag him with an anchor? Will he beg you over and over for mercy or flatter you with flowery speech? Will he apply for a job with you to run errands and serve you the rest of your life? Will you play with him as if he were a pet goldfish? Will you make him the mascot of the neighborhood children? Will you put him on display in the market and have shoppers haggle over the price? Could you shoot him full of arrows like a pincushion or drive harpoons into his huge head? If you so much as lay a hand on him, you won't live to tell the story. What hope would you have with such a creature? Why, one look at him would do you in. If you can't hold your own against his glowering visage, look, not 777. That number has been chasing me, y'all. I'm finna show y'all. I'm reading out of the Message Bible. And look, on yesterday, I don't even know if y'all can see it, the number 777. And literally, this is page 777 in the Message Bible. Okay. How then do you expect to stand up to me? Who could confront me and get by with it? I'm in charge of all things. I run this universe. Drop this in the chat. God's in charge. We receive it, Lord. But I've more to say about Leviathan, the sea beast, his enormous bulk, his beautiful shape. Who would even dream of piercing that tough skin or putting those jaws into bit and bridle? And who would dare knock at the door of his mouth, filled with row upon row of fierce teeth? His pride is invincible. Nothing can make a dent in that pride. Nothing can get through that proud skin. Impervious to weapons and weather, the thickest and toughest of hides, impenetrable. He snorts and the world lights up with fire. He blinks and the dawn breaks. Comets pour out of his mouth, fireworks arc and branch. Smoke erupts from his nostrils like steam from a boiling pot. He blows and fires blaze. Flames of fire stream from his mouth. All muscle he is, sheer and seamless muscle. To meet him is to dance with death, sinewy and lithe. There's not a soft spot in his entire body, as tough inside as out, rock hard, invulnerable. Even angels run for cover when he surfaces, cowering before his tail thrashing turbulence. Javelins bounce harmlessly off his hide, harpoons ricochet wildly. Iron bars are so much straw to him, bronze weapons beneath notice. Arrows don't even make him blink. Bullets make no more impression than raindrops. A battle axe is nothing but a splinter of kindling. He treats a brandishing harpoon as a joke. His belly is armor plated, inexorable, unstoppable as a barge. He roils deep ocean the way you'd boil water. And child, I don't never want to come face to face with Leviathan. Just saying, meant it. He whips the sea like you'd whip an egg into batter. With a luminous trail stretching out behind him, you might think ocean had grown a gray beard. There's nothing on this earth quite like him, not an ounce of fear in that creature. He surveys all the high and mighty, king of the ocean, king of the deep. Y'all know it's that stuff down there in the ocean that what we ain't even supposed to know about. Here we go. Job 42. Job worships God. I babbled on about things far beyond me. Job answered God, I'm convinced you can do anything and everything. Nothing and no one can upset your plans. You asked, who is this muddying the water, ignorantly confusing the issues, second guessing my purposes? I admit it, I was the one. I babbled on about things far beyond me, made small talk about the wonders way over my head. You told me, listen and let me do the talking. Let me ask the questions. You give the answers. I admit I once lived by rumors of you. Now I have it all firsthand from my own eyes and ears. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Drop it in the chat. Forgive me, Lord, for we know not what we do. I'll never do that again. I promise. I'll never again live on crusts of hearsay, crumbs of rumor. God restores Job. I will accept his prayer. After God had finished addressing Job, he turned to Eliphaz the Temanite and said, I've had it with you and your two friends. I'm fed up. You haven't been honest either with me or about me, not the way my friend Job has. So here's what you must do. Take 7 bulls and 7 rams and go to my friend Job. Sacrifice a burnt offering on your own behalf. My friend Job will pray for you, and I will accept his prayer. He will ask me not to treat you as you deserve for talking nonsense about me and for not being honest with me as he has. They did it. Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite did what God commanded. And God accepted Job's prayer. After Job had interceded for his friends, God restored his fortune and then doubled it. All his brothers and sisters and friends came to his house and celebrated. They told him how sorry they were and consoled him for all the trouble God had brought him. Each of them brought generous housewarming gifts. God blessed Job's later life more than his earlier life. He ended up with 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 teams of oxen and 1,000 donkeys. He even had 7 sons and 3 daughters. He named the first daughter Dove, the second Cinnamon, and the third Dark Eyes. There was not a woman in that country as beautiful as Job's daughters. Their father treated them as equals with their brothers, providing the same inheritance. Job lived on another 140 years, living to see his children and grandchildren, 4 generations of them. Then he died, an old man, a full life. The end. Okay, the end, y'all. So Job was restored. The Lord said what the Lord had to say. If you are familiar with the book of Job, then you already know the Lord don't really give no clarificationals. Okay. He don't really clarify why he allowed what happened to Job to happen to Job, but we are grateful for restoration. Drop that in the chat. I'm grateful for restoration, because even after every trial and every tribulation, after everything that we go through, the Lord will still give you back everything that you lost, and then he will multiply it. Okay. So some of us, you got to know your season. If this is not your season of multiplication, that is okay. Know that your season of multiplication is coming. All right. It's coming, but we all have to wait. We all have to go through the trials of Job, right? That was in a movie. What was that movie called? I don't know. There was a movie. It wasn't the bestest of movies, but it was a movie that was talking about the trials of Job. Anyway, don't be judging me. Okay, I'm back. Listen, here we go. Let's see what the message is for today. Y'all like the live, share the live, share the love. Let's see what we got. We are so grateful for multiplication. Dang it, y'all, that went all the way on the floor. What is it? I ain't finna pick it up. Cause for why? Let me see if I can get it. Y'all, hold on. Don't be judging me. I think I done bent the card too. Did. Don't be judging me. Let's see what we got. The flamingos, we receive it. The flamingos that are coming in. This talks about soulmates. So some of you may have a new soulmate, a new partner that is coming in. You might have released some old baggage in order to get ready for some new baggage. This talks about union, attraction, the it factor. Period. Drop it in the chat. I got the it factor. Do meant it. Let's see what else we got coming out with the flamingos. So some of you, somebody might be deciding to move towards you. This may be a part of your restoration, like Job, right? He got everything back that he lost plus some. So some of you might have a new partnership that's coming in. Telling you, new friends, new circles, all new everything. We receive it. Which part? I feel that friendship, soul group. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all might go from friends to lovers, or from lovers to just friends. You got to take how it resonates in your spirituals. Soul tribe. This is network, showing up, hanging out, social media, interpersonal relationships. So yes, some of you might have some new connections that are coming in. This is a new beginning. We receive it. We're gonna clarify this and see what is coming out with this. What else? Some of y'all might start dating someone who was a friend. Read the fine print. Here we go with these contracts again. Detailed, look closer, be careful, pay attention. Some of y'all might be finding out the truth about people surrounding you. We're gonna see, and we're gonna see message. We're gonna see what else is coming in for you, and what this is about. I don't know. 237 may be an important number for you as well. Let's clarify this and see what's happening, y'all. What y'all want to use, Lord? I'm gonna use some regular tarot. And look what just flipped over, y'all. Matthew 3:2. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, has arrived, depending on which translation you look. Man, I don't know. I feel like a complete shift in the energy. Kind of weird, but I feel like the Lord is switching the energy up, like he's switching something up. Come on, Helix. I don't know. The number 29 over there, transformation, the 6 of Pentacles, the Death card. Let's see what's happening. Let's clarify this. No, it feels good though. Someone might be taking a closer look at you. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. The star card was at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify the flamingos. What do we have? This is a wheel. We have the wheel of fortune. Some of you have some very opportunistic in a positive way. Opportunistic doesn't mean negative all the time. This feels like this is partnerships that are necessary, destined connections that the Lord is bringing into your life. Maybe you weren't ready for them before, but it feels like you're ready now. Maybe you've gone through your trials and your tribulations, and now the Lord is like, listen, I'm ready for you to have something new. There are people, look, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I might start doing that way to clarify your cards before I pull the next one. Some of you have some new opportunities that are coming in. These are destined. Some of you might be having a little honey one. You got to take that how it resonates in your spiritual. But the Lord, because the Empress is about giving birth to something. So there's a necessary pivot, a necessary change, a necessary new direction to go in message. So don't be surprised if the Lord is moving your wheel, changing your fortunes, a date with destiny, taking control of your life. This is a turnaround. For some of you, there's some very abundant relationships that are coming in for you, and you got to be willing to accept this and receive it. Today is Thankful Thursday. As when I post this, it will be for Thursday. And so this is about being grateful for the partnerships and the relationships. There are some relationships that have run their course. Let me just say that. But what happened was it opened up the way for new friendships, new possibilities to come in for you as well. Let's see what else is coming in with this child. This is good. This is good. We want new partnerships. We want some of y'all, you might also, like, the Lord may be having someone to take a risk, a gamble on you. So let's see what else is happening with this. Child, this feels like an abundant new cycle. This is friendships, this is networks, this is connections. What's come? Oh, the devil. I'm trying to tell y'all now. Listen, for whoever this is for, I'm telling you right now, look at the shamrock. Hey, Papa, for some of you, there could have been some very toxic. This is the release of some toxic situations so that you can finally move into and step into your destiny. Unfortunately, this ain't everybody's message, but as we even read in the book of Job, like, the Lord is in a season of restoring you. So you may be having to block some people out. There may be some friendships, some boundaries, because this is a card of boundaries, right? This is about you understanding this is toxic. We don't want no toxic relationships and friendships. Like, we don't want people envious, jealous, or any of that. So for some of y'all, the Lord is trying to come on, God, the Lord is trying to give birth to the best version of you, right? The Empress. He's trying to step you into your destiny. He's trying to step you into who you were meant to be. But what's coming up in the present, and I ain't never read this way. So it's like the Lord is showing, like, listen, this could be something. There may be some people around you, some people surrounding you. They're just like Job's friends, right? They didn't, that's why Job had to pray for them, because they were speaking against his destiny. They were speaking against him. They were going in on him, like all these things, trying to convince him that he did something wrong. Do you have some people around you, or some people that you may be connected with, that aren't the best for you? You're gonna have to pay attention to that. Only you know. Only you know. And we ain't got time for nobody to be blocking no blessings, child, and we not gonna block our blessings either. So the Lord may be calling some of you to release some toxic connections or relationships that, look, the death card back at the bottom of the deck, that are not meant to go with you into this next season. So and look, and this fine print, which talks about details, closer look, inspection, be careful, paying attention. Well, child, let's see what else. I see that. I saw that. That was 2 times. Okay, let's see what else. Let's clarify the fine print card and see what this is about. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, this feels like this could be a toxic work environment, and especially as you are it's like the throes of giving birth to something. I don't know, child. We don't see what else this is talking about. I don't know. What, putting boundaries up? Some of y'all, this is about order. Let's see what else. What's the fine print, child? What is happening? Here we go. We have the Four of Swords that's coming up first. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. The truth is the truth.com, and the Tower up under that, Revelation. Some of you may have got or may be receiving an unexpected truth. Finding out the truth about something. The Lord may be giving you some clarity and kind of just showing you, number one, that there's a better way. And number two, this is about you being willing to be patient and wait on what it is that the Lord is trying to bring in for you. A lot of times we'll try to rush through things. If the Lord is presenting you with something, make sure you're reading the fine print. Okay. Make sure that you're reading the fine print. This could be a contract opportunity that is coming in, but you want to make sure, if you're not sure, ask questions. If you don't know, ask, okay, so that you don't get like, so you know exactly, you understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. This could be a conversation. Maybe there's been a conversation that's been on hold, but it's something that you actually need to speak up about. You're gonna have to say that. I feel like somebody getting ready to get some peace in their spirituals. I don't know. I told y'all at the beginning of this message that I feel like there's just some peace that is getting ready to come over you. Because it feels like things or like you're finna get ready to find an easier way to do stuff, or which I mean, like somebody's realizing the truth. Let me just say that. It feels like you're realizing the truth about something. There's some wisdom that the Lord is giving you, but maybe it's taken for you to just sit down, be still, and just allow yourself to receive communication, to receive wisdom, to receive downloads in order for you to actually have the clarity, Ace of Swords, that you need in order to move forward. And it feels like the Lord is finally giving you that. And maybe that's what has been missing. You got to make sure that you're allowing the Lord to give you the time, the space, or allowing yourself to have the time and the space in order to receive the messages, in order to receive the clarity, in order to receive the insight, the answers that you've been asking for. And if you don't sit down somewhere, okay, sit down somewhere and allow the Lord to give you that, sometimes you can miss it. Drop this in the chat. I ain't gonna miss it. I don't want to miss it, Lord, because we've been looking for truth. You've been praying for truth. You've been asking, come on, God, you've been asking the Lord to open up certain pathways and opportunities, but maybe you weren't ready for those. Maybe it was something that you had to completely understand before the Lord could actually bring those things into being for you. Come on, strike while the iron's hot. And it feels like the Lord is giving you clarity on some things, but it's going to, if you don't have the clarity, then you're going to have to sit down and allow the Lord to talk to you, allow him to give you the insight, allow him to give you the wisdom, allow him to give you, come on, Lord, to give you the instructions, because that is what is going to help you to go to this next level. Okay. And I hope that made sense. It feels like revelation is happening. So yes, he's showing you the truth about people. Yes, he's showing you the truth about how you've been keeping yourself held back. As he's trying to bring new things into your life, you're going to have to make sure that you're making room for those, because this giving birth is too important. Message. This is too important, and we don't want to miss. Okay. That's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose and on purpose. Make sure you go to my website. Click the link in my bio, touchegermain.com. Shop Spirit and Glam by Touche Germain. I love y'all in real life, and y'all continue to work with me as the Lord is doing a new thing in my life by doing these messages this way. And make sure you drop me a comment if this resonated in your spirituals. Okay. I love y'all in real life. I'll see y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.